So you have no idea right
Oh,
now?
there's another one. Another plane just hit. Right. Oh my God. Another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it. Explosion. My God, it's right in the middle of the building.
This one.
Today in history classes around America and even the world, the event is still taught to students. Many who lived and witnessed the tragedy of 9/11 will never forget its true impact on America. But what really happened during 9/11 and how? September 11th, 2001. America is beginning a new day. People roaming from place to place, lives simple and normal. One of the biggest cities, New York City, is fully awake. People making their way to work, participating in a normal day of life. Little did they know of the master plan that was in store for September 11th. Al-Qaeda, a Middle Eastern terrorist organization led by Osama bin Laden, had planned one of the biggest terrorist attacks America had ever seen. The first step among their plan was the planes. The terrorists selected 4 separate planes, specifically those which flights were long, seeking to have full fuel tanks. Next, 3 to 4 hijackers were assigned to each plane, among which there was a pilot, with their leader, the mastermind, Mohammed Atta, overseeing. Within the hours of 8 and 9 a.m., 4 flights en route to California took off. Among these were American Airlines Flight 11, United Airlines Flight 175, American Airlines Flight 77, and United Airlines Flight 93. Shortly after takeoff, each plane was hijacked, the first being American Airlines 11, which suddenly went off air traffic controllers' radars around 8:15 a.m. Suspicions began to rise among the ATC as they received an accidental transmission of the hijacker, Mohammed Atta.
Is that American 11 trying to call?
Buddy, we have some planes. Just stay quiet and you'll be okay. We're turning to the airport.
And who's trying to call me here?
Soon, ATC was notified that Flight 11 had been hijacked.
The cockpit's not answering. Somebody's stabbed in business class. And I think there's mates that we can't breathe. I don't know. I think we're getting hijacked.
Unable to do anything, air traffic control stayed on the line with Flight 11's attendant, who informed them of the hijackers, who were armed with knives and box cutters. Soon, American Airlines Flight 11 was over Manhattan and flying dangerously low. As the ATC communicated with the flight attendant, the plane hit floors 93 through 99 of the North Tower of the World Trade Center, killing all 92 people aboard the plane instantly. This was what America noticed first. News broadcasts began to go live, sharing the story of the plane hitting the World Trade Center, but no one could realize that it was not an accident. As news companies began to go live and interview witnesses, people among the streets of Manhattan watched as the North Tower was in flames. Next, the moment that shook America. At 9:03, a second plane, United Airlines Flight 175, hit the World Trade Center's South Tower, killing 65 people aboard the plane and hundreds inside the building.
See what caused it or if there was an impact.
So you have no idea right
Oh,
now?
there's another one. Another plane just hit. Right. Oh my God. Another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it. Explosion. My God, it's right in the middle of the building.
This one into the East Tower.
Yes. Yes. Right in the middle of the building. And right now, that was definitely looked like it was on purpose.
It was obvious now. America was under attack. Immediately evacuating the World Trade Centers began as firefighters and police arrived to help those trapped within the towers. Panic commences around Manhattan as people began to evacuate. Shortly after, a new report began to spread. Another plane, American Airlines Flight 77, had been hijacked and hit the Pentagon, killing 59 people aboard and 125 within the building. Now, for the first time in American history, all flights in the continental U.S. were grounded, including 3,300 commercial flights. taking the next 2.5 hours to complete. Next, 9:59 a.m., the World Trade Center's South Tower collapses. Followed 30 minutes later by the North Tower. Both collapses killed those still trapped inside the building and those surrounding it. Finally, the last flight, United Airlines Flight 93, was crashed in a field located in Pennsylvania, killing all 44 people aboard, who overpowered the hijackers soon after it was brought to light that the hijackers were on their way to the White House. The attacks left America shaken, concerned for its own safety. Immediately, Ground Zero began to be cleared, taking months to fully restore. Immediately, airport security was updated and repurposed so that hijackers could not be let on planes again. But the hardest thing to heal was the safety of America. America was seen as a safe and free environment, but 9/11 proved otherwise. Today, 9/11 is a day that will never be forgotten. Every year, people honor the 2,996 people who died that day. On September 11, 2011, the 9/11 Memorial was dedicated. Ground Zero was transformed into a memorial to honor those who lost their lives that day to tragedy, but also to honor those who found triumph, helping others in need and sacrificing their own lives for others. Today, America has been shaped and transformed from the tragedy that was 9/11.